What's shaking, guys? This is Big B, and yeah, me and Jay are back again. This time we're going to the Ultimate Universe. What's the Ultimate Universe? It's kind of like the Marvel Universe gone, let's say, to the Mayan era of comic books. And still, you can't go wrong either way. And we're going to the Marvel Legend style. And today, we're reviewing Ultimate Captain America and his Golden Age first look, and Ultimate Nick Fury. Jay, how you like the look of these two?
I really like both of these figures, particularly Nick Fury. Now, I remember old school Nick Fury, and not to be a hater, I remember he wasn't a brother, but I got to admit, I really like this incarnation, and they really couldn't have picked a better person to play this part than Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep, the same guy who's been up in almost everything that had to be either comic book or movies. This is by far the perfect pick to do Nick Fury. We're going to pop these bad boys up, and we'll check in a little bit.
And we back. Now check this out. If this ain't a scene for you, you got Captain America going old school style and the new style Nick Fury. New school versus old school, looking really tight and looking right. But B, can you explain the difference in the continuity of these Captain Americas that we're talking about?
Well, Captain America is from the Ultimate Universe. That means a little bit different and, let's say, more modern to the realistic and reality of the modern Marvel continuity a little bit. Now, this Cap is not the Cap we know from old school standards, but still, nonetheless, he's a little more vicious and a little more near the realistic military outfit. Way different from our previous review from the Golden Age Captain America, but nonetheless, this Cap comes loaded with his traditional shield, his colors, and his weaponry.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you about. Because when we did the Golden Age Captain America, you noticed the shield was very similar. So I wanted to make sure that we distinguished the difference, that this wasn't the same thing.
Now the shady thing about the shield is, the shield, you can tell, looks a little more different from the Golden Age Cap. The Golden Age Cap made his first appearance in Captain America Comics #1, which was created by Jack Kirby. Now this version of Cap came from the Ultimate miniseries, which is the first issue when Cap was in World War II. Now let's to Nick Fury. Now Nick Fury was inspired by Samuel L. Jackson. Now, like Jay stated in the earlier review, he said that this version of Nick Fury is based off Samuel L. Jackson. Now, in the original continuity of Marvel, Nick Fury was an old, gravelly white guy who was more like the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. But now, since S.H.I.E.L.D. is disbanded, and thanks to Steve Rogers, you know, in the heroic age, you can tell this Nick Fury means business.
Well, it's really cool. I know some comic book fans get a little twisted and a little bent about when they change over incarnations of characters to other people, but it's kind of cool to me in the sense of, in the old Marvel age, there wasn't a whole lot of characters you could necessarily identify with, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And it's nice that even in modernizing some of the comics, you see that they're adding more of a cultural influence into the comics, because because you have comic book fans of all cultures. So no offense to my lighter skinned brethren out there, but we glad to have somebody that we can go, yeah,
which is old school sense, but also they keep some of the old school sense as well that I like too, made it more realistic and more reality driven to today's modern idea. But nonetheless, I gotta love the sculpting on both these characters. Still, I like how Nick Fury came close to looking like Samuel L. Jackson, but nonetheless looks more wicked badass. Jay, how you like Nick?
Nick Fury, I really like this Nick Fury character, and I'm not only harping on this because we were previously talking about, but just looking at the detail of this. I love what they did with the coat, the weapons that they gave him. Really nice. Now with the coat, it does kind of limit some of his posability for display purposes, but you gonna pimp the trench coat anyway, so it don't really hurt anything.
And neither does Cap. Now Cap comes with an additional head. Jay, pass the head, please. Now Cap comes with a different head, and you can tell. And a little bit different from the head is.
What you gonna do with it?
Oh, simple. We just had to put it like. Oh my God! You see his head? Look at his head. He look like Duke. Put a little bit back right here. He look like Brad Pitt. But either way, he comes in and changes my head. He's on a ball joint. But either way, I prefer my Cap with the mask on his head. But nah. It also comes with a removable helmet. And still, Cap looks phenomenal without.
Let me see if I can do this without him falling over on me.
Well, you better hope this guy.
Oh, I can't. Oh, he's balanced. Cool.
He looks more like the end of the first issue, Cap, how he got rid of the missile. Now, either way, I highly recommend getting them. If you're a Cap enthusiast or Ultimate Line enthusiast, this is the perfect way to keep Cap in your collection. Jay, how you grade it?
I definitely agree this is a must-have. If you're a comic book enthusiast, particularly if you are a Captain America fan, you've got to add this to your collection as one of the featured pieces. It is a nice work of art, and it does have very good points of articulation and detail, and it does come with, like he said, a few extra accessories, including Steve Rogers with no helmet on.
Yep, or Brad Pitt, like basically that. But I got like how they did Nick Fury too, so I highly recommend them. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed about is, how can you change heads if you get like a 7L Jackson head with, the regular continuity of like Nick Fury. Either way, I wish they did a little more better. But Jay, show them how they look.
If we can get him to balance again, because I just moved his head, so I have to manipulate his pose again since he's not standing on it.
Ain't got a problem at all. He looks freaking phenomenal, Jay. He looks like Brad Pitt again. Oh my God!
Yo, Joe! Oh!
And he took a mighty blow for America, but nonetheless, Cap still standing. But Jay, what's gonna happen in the next review?
The next review, what do you want to come back and do?
Oh, we gotta do Bucky one more time, but we're doing it in Marvel Legends style.
Word.
Still, you can find them on your local comic book stores or eBay. This is Big B and Cousin Jay. We'll check you out in the next episode.